So when you read the title of the video, you might be wondering, oh Anna, don't you know how to speak French already? Or you might be thinking, oh finally this girl uploads something. Either way, I'm glad you clicked on this video. If this is your first time here, I'll summarize everything for you. I'm Anna, and yes, I know how to speak French. The majority of my subscribers here and my followers on my Studygram are from my French video and or from me helping you with the DELF exam. So as I said earlier, je peux parler français, mais un peu, un petit peu. The thing is, I wouldn't consider myself as fully fluent in French. I could understand some French and my speaking skill is just okay. I do have a lot of French friends, but they also want to practice their English, so we meet halfway by speaking franglais. It's also been like a year since I studied French, and now that my school is on summer break, finally, it's time for me to study French again. And this is why I bought Damon Dominique's intermediate/advanced French course. Damon Dominique is one of my favorite YouTubers. When I first started to study French about 3 years ago, I used to watch lots of Damon's French videos. It's also worth mentioning that every time someone asked me for some resources or for some French videos, I would always recommend Damon's videos. Yup. I'm a big fan of Damon. During the global lockdown in April last year, I binge watched all of Damon's video and he changed my life. By the way, Damon, if you're watching this, merci beaucoup. He completely changed my mindset and my perspective, and now I can say that I'm really proud of who I am, partly because of Damon. I think I'm quite familiar with Damon's content, his editing style, how he entertains people, how he speaks, and this is why I choose to study French again with Damon.
Je suis Damon Dominique, je suis américain, je suis à Paris. What do y'all think je suis means? The accent is like a marker of, it's like a badge of honor. Like, I did it! I learned the language! You know, if you speak perfect French all the time, no one's ever going to realize that it's not your native language. Like, you spent years of your life dedicated to learning this.
This is what I've been trying to say to everyone who's studying a language. Studying a new language is fun. For me, it's really fun. And for someone learning a new language could be really scary. It's like you have to learn a new language and also you have to learn a new culture. It's really challenging. It could be difficult. And also you have this kind of fear like, oh, what if I couldn't speak this language fluently? Or what if I still have an accent? My advice is always, accent is sexy. It's interesting. I think it's good that you could speak a language without any accent, but I think it's more interesting if you have some accent because it indicates that this is not your first language and you have some hell-ass interesting stories to tell. I love how Damon includes this IG filter thing. C'est trop cool. C'est tellement cool. C'est trop cool. I'll be back. I'm gonna let people know that I'm taking French.
Your alarm wakes you up at 7 o'clock. How do you say that?
Mon horloge me réveille. Wait, mon horloge me réveille à 7h du matin.
Ton alarme.
Ah! Okay, so alarm in French is alarm. Horloge is actually clock.
Te réveille à 7 heures. Ton alarme te réveille à 7 heures.
Hi, I'm back. You didn't go anywhere. I appreciate that. Right now, I'm about 20% into this course and I actually didn't expect this course to be this long. I thought it would be just like a few chapters that I would probably finish in 1 or 2 weeks. I just evaluate everything and I think I might finish this course in about 1 or 2 months. This will be a 2-part series. I didn't think this through first. Today, I'm going to start my new chapter and before that, I'm going to take a quiz from my last chapter. And let's see how much I remember from the last chapter. Tu viens d'appeler ta nouvelle patronne Charlotte alors qu'elle s'appelle Charline. From my very little knowledge of French, I just called my landlady, Charlotte. Well, actually her name is Charline. So how should I apologize to her? 1. Pardon, je me suis trompée. 2. Pardon, je te trompe. Et 3. Pardon, je me trompe de toi. I think it's number 1. Yeah, let's go with number 1. Check. It's correct. C'est correct. I got 12 out of 13. 92%. Not bad. Salut! Alors je vais parler français parce que je dois pratiquer comment parler en français in order to be more fluent. Je texte mes amis français que parlons en français parce que je dois pratiquer comment utiliser le français dans ma vie. Dans ma vie quotidienne. Mais c'est un peu différent quand tu textes et quand tu parles. Donc c'est pourquoi je parle avec moi-même. I've been talking to myself in French for a couple days now. Maintenant je regarde beaucoup de YouTube en français. Genre normal et Cyprien, ils sont très drôles. J'aime bien beaucoup. I hope that's like grammatically correct. Et je regarde aussi des vlogs en québécois français. L'accent de québécois est si différent de l'accent de Paris, de France. Mais la diversité le rend tellement intéressant. Yeah, you francophones people might be like, yeah, it's nothing new. But it's so interesting to me. I feel like it's a completely different language. Et des commentaires sous les vlogs québécois sont genre, je suis français mais j'ai rien compris. C'est très drôle et j'aime beaucoup, j'aime bien. I really like it.
One tells me it often.
I've been surrounding myself in French for a while now and I feel like my French skill is getting better. So now I'm going to try using this method called the storytelling method. Basically, you just tell a story in the language you are learning, hence the name storytelling. Wow, how poetic. Great job, Anna. Ok, c'est parti. Il y a beaucoup d'avantages pour apprendre la langue. Par exemple, on peut se faire des nouveaux potes. This is very true. I only have like 3 friends in Bangkok and I have like 7 friends in France. It's really weird. I wonder how that happened. Mais un autre avantage, c'est ça. Tout le temps avant de vacances, j'apprends des mots ou des phrases simples que je peux utiliser comme
Bonjour, bonsoir, ça va, bonjour, merci beaucoup, combien ça coûte, où sont les toilettes?
Mes parents vont payer, and then point at a random stranger. Quand tu sais comment parler la langue du pays où tu voyages, les gens vont t'adorer. Il y a 2 ans, j'étais à Annecy, which by the way is my favorite city in the whole world. J'étais à Annecy, au café à côté de la rivière.
Rivière.
C'était la terrasse comme tous les cafés en France. J'ai besoin de tissues et j'ai dit que je voulais des papiers s'il vous plaît. J'étais une conne. I know. Heureusement, le barista m'a compris, donc il a dit pas des papiers. On les appelle des mouchoirs. Et j'ai eu des leçons français avec lui pour 1 heure. I mean, free French course by a native French speaker, right? Pour ma première fois que je voyage en France, je crois qu'il y a 4 ou 5 ans. That's a long time ago. Wow, that's insane. Time flies. On a visité le vineyard en banlieue. J'oublie le nom de la ville. Again, j'étais une conne. Je pouvais pas parler français du tout. Je pouvais dire des mots très très simples. Et quand on a payé pour le vin, that's the purpose of us being there, j'ai dit merci beaucoup. Le vigneron.
Vigneron.
Était surpris. Il m'a demandé d'où viens-tu et j'ai répondu Thaïlande. C'était la phrase très 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 simple que m'a fait recevoir 3 boîtes de bonbons gratuitement. Very very good quality bonbons too. The moral of the story: if you're planning to travel abroad, learn the language prior to your trip. You don't need to be like completely fluent in that language. You can just learn some simple easy phrases that are useful, and you can also learn some swear word in that language because it's fun. I know. And trust me, the locals will adore you because you put that effort into learning the language, and sometimes you might get free stuff from them too. Hi, I know. Je suis très mignon dans cette robe. Hey yo, hot girl summer check. I'm halfway into this course now and here's my honest review. This course is called The French I Wish I Had Learned in French Class, which I think is a very suitable name for this course. I've been studying French for almost 4 years now. After these 4 years of school French, Duolingo, textbook French, I couldn't even have a full conversation with my French friends in French, which kind of makes me question about this whole school system thing, right? This might be my philosophy talk, but I question about lots of things in the world. I don't understand why we have these systems that is not good. Why don't we change it? Why don't we improve it? Maybe I should do a philosophy TED talk. Damon's method is very interesting and also very effective. Instead of grouping vocabularies and grammars into like small chapters that we may or may not use in real life, instead of doing that, Damon introduced us to real life scenarios and then we would learn grammars and vocabularies from that real life scenarios. Which, come on, it makes more sense. In all of the French textbooks or even in Duolingo, we have to learn phrases such as Mon lion mange mon dauphine. Another thing is how laid back Damon looks whilst teaching us. I really feel like I was FaceTiming a friend, I was talking to my friend, which makes me feel excited. And when you feel excited about something or when something is really fun for you to do, everything just becomes way more easier to learn. The last thing is the resources. Yo, I have to say this. I was shocked at how many resources Damon put. It's really mind-blowing. That was beyond my expectation. I'm a very picky music listener. I usually don't really listen to anything besides from Queen, Nirvana, Beatles, Prince, Elton John. But Damon's playlist, I absolutely love the playlist. He also includes books, podcasts, series, films, YouTube channels, everything you can possibly imagine. As you may seen earlier, Damon also have this study notes sheet that we can print out or like put on our GoodNotes on our iPad and we can follow along. The study notes are very easy to follow along. They are very easy to read and they look way better than my textbooks. So now for the downside of this course. I don't think I have anything bad to say about this course, but after thinking really hard about it, the only downside of this course is you cannot really practice your speaking or conversation skills. Yes, you can speak out loud when Damon says some phrases, or maybe you can use my method, which is talking to myself in French, but there's no like back and forth conversations that you can practice. To summarize everything, this is my favorite language learning course. I would definitely recommend this course if you want to study French but you don't know where to start, or if your French is a bit rusty and you just want to like improve it a little bit more, just like me. I also think this is a perfect course for you. For me, the contents are quite easy, but again, I've been studying French for 4 years now, but it's really good to revise that again and fix my little mistakes. This course costs about $200 US, which is 145 pounds, or if you're living in Thailand, about 6,400 baht. Yes, it may seem like a lot, but as Damon said, and I quote, c'est un bon investissement.
Un bon investissement.
It's a good investment, like compared to the resources you'd get, the study notes, the good quality, fun, interesting videos. You also have like quizzes at the end of each chapter. I think it's really worth my money. So just one last appreciation of my le robe pour L'été? It's July now, so in Thailand it's technically rain season, but I don't care. Summer is the state of mind. Also, if you live in Thailand, you know that it's summer all year here. The rain season, the winter is just a label. It's always 36, 40 degrees here. Anyway, this is a 2-part series, so be sure to subscribe, turn on the notification, do all the YouTube things, and part 2 of Damon Dominique's French course will be uploaded soon. I hope. J'espère. As Damon would do in the end of every single one of his videos. Bisous. And with my very bad American accent, later. 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 Well...